What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will at the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel. As always, that whatsupinthesky.com. Come check out the forums on there. This is how I originally found this one. This is this is kind of an addendum, a follow-up video for one we did about 3 days ago, or maybe 3 videos back. It was here was the one. It was carving shadow illusion, carving or possible illusion or shadow on Mars, and it had this pretty interesting thing in it. And we had found this. One of the members of the website had put it into the forum. So I see it, and they had called it a I forget what they actually called it at the time. I think it was pitchfork, and it was just a weird looking thing. And I couldn't find a mass cam shot. Well, leave it to my buddy here, Nev T. He's anybody who's a Mars researcher knows of Neville Thompson. He's a he's like a solid researcher, a lot of his stuff, and he's not afraid to call somebody on BS. Like I said, him and I have had it out. Who, if anybody hasn't had it out, and we're not keeping each other at bay. You know what I mean? So he's always good. I always like his work, and he does the really good gigapans. Well, check this thing out on here. Even more strange now. I tell you what, into the mass cam shot. As always, I've cleaned it up a couple different ways. We can try and look at it each way, but more and more detail from it looks almost like a little old radio antenna or something like that. That's what a lot of people were saying. But the whole picture suddenly takes on a life of its own. Um, let's see here. Some very interesting things on the whole piece. From the just kind of over here, what look like some striations in this rock here, or possible carvings to up here. Check some of this stuff out. This is one of the coolest faces I've ever. I usually don't do faces, and I try not to, but check this one out right there. It looks more like it's part of a tubing or something along those lines. Like whatever this was just a piece of it, because I believe Mars is just bits and pieces. Here's how it came directly from NASA. Doesn't it look kind of like a king with the here would be a throne, here would be the two eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and like something just like like something royal around the neck, and then come down. But it looks almost more like a something you see like it comes down, and here's like a T piece right there. Interesting to say the least, because the other side too. Look at that. It almost looks like it's got a duck or something up on the side. The shape of it. See that? How cool is that? As it goes up. Um, and they're just randomly there. And that's not even the half of it. Check these things out here, up here. This thing's just balanced here somehow. I guess it's dug in. It must be dug in much more what's out there. Um, Once again here, this is kind of interesting. It looks like we've got shadow cut off by a kind of a straight line here. So this area has probably been tinkered with and toyed with a little bit before we actually got the shot. But so that's kind of cool. I mean, to randomly be sitting like that, I thought that was kind of interesting. Uh, you know what? Let me show you guys where we got it from. This is the actual picture. Now you don't have to worry about. Oops, you don't have to worry about this typing all that out and stuff. Hit the description. Come and I link all that, or come to the website article. I link it there too. Now there's also another cool couple things on here that really are just kind of weird. And I'll let you guys, like I said, I always let you guys I always want everybody to give me. That's why I love the comments. Like comment below, let me see what do you guys see here. Let me know. But this is pretty interesting. There's two more things on here. Um, this whole piece right here is very interesting. Um, when I say that, look how it's got the color to it. Check the this piece out here. It just kind of has like a circle, and it doesn't look like this strata was pulled out of something. It looks like it's actually designed for something. But check this out. This is either drawn into the rock, and under it looks like a carving. And then over here you've got, it almost looks like something that basically was carved out. You can see these two pieces. They look like almost, they come forward like missiles would. Here's another one, and then they come back like they were part of something. Not that they were missiles, I'm just saying that's the shape of them. And what is that? Tell me that doesn't look like a drawing or something like that. I really don't know what to make of it. This is one of the ones where it's actually got me kind of like, what is this? I mean, let me make it as big as I can for you guys on the screen. And it doesn't look any color like anything around. See how this kind of looks like it's got an eyeball looking out this way, this way. Looks like it has lips, and it could, like I said, this could just be total, um, an illusion, but it's a very interesting one to say the least. Here you've got more. Look at this. Do you see the face down in there? And you see the nose and the mouth and the eyeballs facing that way, and up at the top it's got like a crown that's facing backwards. I see what I see, you see what you see. I'm just saying that that looked like that there. Um, we got a nice little N-shaped rock. That's pretty cool. And then here we go right here. This is just interesting. Let me go through the color band right here. All right, there's first. See how when you take the color out, a lot of that blur goes away. It's like it's designed to mess your eyes out. Now, see, if this was regular rock, would it have a piece of what looks like metal coming out, a hook and coming back in like that? I doubt it. See, that's where I say, oh, well, that looks like it's manufactured. Or would it have a piece coming off it that's got a circle and then two pieces, that look like it's frayed a little bit on the end? I don't know. I just don't see that. Don't see that happening, but I don't know, you never know. So we are looking at a whole nother planet, but I only take it so far. Check this out. This is almost like the geode of rocks. Once again, it looks like we got more art on it. Maybe we hit like the Greenwich Village of Mars here. We got got some actual artists and stuff that were here. Another interesting shot. Look at that. It's got almost perfect symmetry. If you cut this thing in half, it looks like a mask. If you could fold it in, and the two what look like holes would be right similar on each other. And here's the white little ball down there. It's got another white ball up here. Who knows if it's connected actually to it? Sitting out there and it's just sitting there, randomly waiting for one of us to come up there and take a look at this stuff. I volunteer. Send me, send me. It's already been a long weekend, guys. It's Sunday night. I had a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Check that out. Look at you can see, I love when it curves like that because there's not much. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's just a rock. Just a rock. Yeah, that's what that was. More just kind of random rocks thrown around. And what's interesting is look how they've all got kind of just markings on them. It's not like, and it's not just like they're chipped up from smashing each other. This one's got look like a circle in it with another dot in the middle of the circle. This piece looks kind of like jagged and jigsawed. But all right, let me back on up here real fast. Show you the one again I thought was too cool. And once again, wherever something interesting looks like it happens, it starts getting blurred out. This, on the other hand, I definitely don't know what that is. It almost looks like an ironing, something an iron, flat iron you iron your shirts with. Here it looks like you've got an eye, like the Illuminati eye you see, everywhere here on the back of the dollar bill. That's just kind of cool. That's just a rock formation, of course, but um, this little white piece up there is kind of interesting. There's stuff all over this picture. I definitely recommend adding this to your collection. And like I said, just if anything, for the fact that what in the hell is this down here, and why didn't we? I wish we had more extensive, a lot more extensive imaging of it. I mean, check that. It comes down. You can actually see that it comes back a little bit. It goes forward. It's almost like it's a figurine looking that way, holding something and another thing. But when he's holding something, he's holding this up and he's holding this here. Like if I had, two baseball bats or two spears, I could do it and show you what I mean. But or it could be a shadow of nothing, of something up here. This is what I love about it. Oh, and the last thing I almost forgot as we roll out. Check this out. This it's kind of garbled up right here, but tell me that just isn't weird and cool. It's like it looks like it's been unspun, like a some sort of rock that's been unspun. Maybe like it either was pushed slowly by gravity that way, and it left a little bit of it at each time. It grew that way on the surface. That's just cool. To me, it's cool, and it's kind of just out of place. And here, it looks like it goes away, but it doesn't. It keeps continuing. It just changes the colors a little bit. And anybody who watches my videos knows that if there's a change in the colors going on, something's being hidden or something's being, there's something fishy going on. All right, let's take a look at this. Anything back here that would be of interest? When I see big box like this, I look for like right here, like the signs like they were gonna carve these things out and then cut them and use them in temples. Maybe this is exactly that. You maybe two rope saw cuts right there, coming up, coming down. Because this piece over here looked like it was. I'm not sure it was on the other side. It definitely to me looked like it was a. Um, see if I lost my train of thought because I can actually. It looks like it says. Let me see if it came from NASA like that. 5. Did I say 5.3 or something? Let's see. It's there. It's faint. But when you add it, or maybe S8W, that's one thing. That's gotta be just pixels. That happens a lot, especially when it comes to this stuff. And I totally lost my train of thought, which is cool because I'm just rambling anyway. It's like Sunday night. I wanted to show you guys some interesting stuff here, especially because Neb showed us that. That's definitely a pretty cool add-on to it. And much love to you guys. What's up in the sky, 37? Check out the website. Sign up for it. If you haven't signed up for it yet, it's pretty easy to get on to. I tell you what, it's definitely free. Nothing wrong, free. And we got some pretty good stuff going on in the member forums. If you're not a member, you can hit this big old join. Just hit it there, or you can hit down here, register. You can register at Facebook or Twitter, or you just basically, that's all I need. The rest of the stuff, and then you have to put the little picture together. See this up there? It's going to be a hard drive. You have to put that little picture together. Like this would be, I'm going to show how stupid I am here. I do this for a living. I'm an IT director. How do I put the hard drive together, guys? And that's how you do it. So it's just like using the ABC, the uppercase, lowercase, but it's just a little bit more secure. So, all right, guys, much love to you. Hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you had a good weekend. It's spring is here. It's time to start mowing the lawn and stuff. I got some really good videos coming up. I got what I'm gonna do for a buddy of mine, Rory. Try and get some of his stuff out there, and just looking forward to more and more stuff coming out. Much love. Peace. Oh, I was gonna clean my Mac. I need to actually hit off. There we go. All right.